I mean, maybe... Am I playing too... Maybe I need to just dump my points into Vitality and not be... Oh, God, Thomas. Not be so risky and daring with it. I think that's what I gotta do.
So it begins.
Slow down. I mean, that was fine until it wasn't, you know? Well, I wasn't expecting pit spawn to be at that spot. Once again, pit spawn is always like within his zone. He jumped very far or spawned very far outside of where he normally is.
Join my army of the dead.
Yes, slow down, cover 100% of the map. Kill 100% of the monsters just to be safe.
Yeah, I think that's actually a worse strategy. Because remember, every time I level up, the next level is a little harder to get. Thus, it's even longer in between healing. So you have to have some levels later on that you can get so that you can heal. So you don't want to be too over leveled or it puts you in a bad position. It's a very fine balance that has to be done. Oops. I forgot I need to just fix that. But yeah, I think I need to just dump my points early and quit messing around with so much extra vitality. I did like my life there was just so low, you know?
Oh.
Who's this new stray mer? Mr. Alpaca SC, the evil clone of Mr. L Llama.
No, Mr. Alpaca. Thank you, Nomical. Can you do the den? I mean, I could do it. I won't get the skill point, though. I'm not allowed to talk to Akara. Now, I do need to level up here. Also, finding a skill shrine
Move.
would be very
Move.
helpful. Some fetcher, thank you. No, they didn't change where pit spawn spawns. I mean, sometimes monsters just spawn really far away from their, like, normal spawn location. That's just how the game goes sometimes.
Move.
What do I gotta do to get a beer rune around here?
I feel ya, Mutius. I feel ya. I mean, that's a thought. Get the experience bar close and then, you know, move forward. Kind of do that in some situations. Well, life regen just makes it easy. Then it just takes a long time, but not hard. Well, prayer is life regen using mana, so. And then once you get to cleansing, you don't even use the mana and you get prayer anyways. Right, life regen is just AFK simulator, exactly. Where are all of the shrines, man? Would this run be easier on another class? I mean, I think this is the class to do it. Sorceress does require a lot of mana, but you can get some warmth, so you'd have to kind of jam a couple points warmth, and then maybe you'd be all right. Chip diamond. Necro, you could just do summon, and I think you could do it, and it would be the most boring thing you could possibly do. Yeah. Damage taken goes to mana. Fair game? Sure. Yeah, you can just run Firebolt, and it's low mana cost, and then you just run that. Well, yeah, you get a bunch of mana pots for Duriel, for sure. Yeah, the rules are just kind of like no vendors in any capacity. So you can't pick up skills and stuff. I mean, anything that could heal you technically isn't allowed. Like, you can't drink a well even when you're at full health and stuff. Well, that was fun. Gosh dang, I hate Rakanishu. Fire res 6, I do like that. I didn't use a pot. I just put my points into vitality. Bit less clean than the previous. I mean, Rakanishu's always a tough one. And I mean, I had a skill shrine too. He just came through all that fire and then didn't die fast enough, and all the procs went straight down into me. Like, Lightning Enchant is just so deadly. And honestly, it's pretty bad because you do not want to be weak going into the underground passage. It's a pretty deadly area, actually, so this is not my favorite situation now. Let's go try and get a little more experience out here. See if we can find something. Servers down, yeah. Make it happen. 25 life. Not amazing. Let's just hope we don't run into like a tainted group or something, you know. Okay. Archers. It's so dark in here. Good lord. Try and like get a little bit better view, you know. Stop it. archers. All right. I'm gonna go level up. I'm not gonna try and run past those. Cool. All right, that should be enough zombies for leveling. Moo! Moo! Let's flow! Mana pot. Thank you. Thank you so much with the 5 gifted subs. Whoo! Okay. Oh, that's a scary one. I mean, I want to fight these archers, but I don't think I should. Oh, I have to literally run past them. That's a horrible. Woo! God. Yeah, we would have died 100%. Not a chance. Not a chance with those guys. I mean, I already lost most of my life. Just running past them. I really need a good boss group too, but not archers, you know? We need better than that. I need vile hunters. This isn't bad. The Midor is not my favorite, but it's at least something, not too hard. Whew. Okay. That is good. That's good. Ah, what? Where did you come from? Little punk. Uh-oh. Treehead. We cannot fight him. That is death 100%. I was like, where do I have lightning damage? This has been a tough start. And we're really not finding any gear. Like, I haven't found a single piece of gear yet. Not really a lot of gems or anything. I mean, this is a tough one for sure. Okay. We will pick it. Go get that tree head. I'm dead if he gets on me. I know I have the skill shrine. It's like, oh, I want to, but it's just asking for death. Okay, we made 6. That's good. Getting to 6 is always like the first challenge, you know? I'd say the second challenge Underground Passage and Rack and Nishu are challenge number 1. Getting to level 6 is challenge number 2. The third challenge is probably the barracks and jails. Then getting to level 12 is really helpful. I've never passed Diablo, and Diablo is the ultimate challenge. Yo, S Flow with 5 more gifted subs. Wow. Can we get some love for S Flow? My goodness. Map has been added back because it didn't really do enough. It was just like slightly more annoying.
Not enough mana.
Still need a belt. Whew. Where is this tower? Wow. And the waypoint is what, right in front of it? I mean, did we even find the waypoint? No clue. All right, let's
I can smell where this tower was abandoned.
let us begin. Ooh, nice. Good champion group to walk in on.
Not enough mana.
Oh, where'd you come from? Okay, let's identify this. 5 to life. I'm good with it. The scimitar, I kind of want to check it just to see if it has 1 mana per kill. It's a big use, though, of ID scroll. I only have 2, you know? What if I get a couple charms, like... Seriously, where's like the rings, Ammies?
Is D2 going in the right direction, do you think?
Insane.
Too many changes?
Too many changes? What have they changed? This game is like the exact same. No, I think it's pretty fine. Adding quick cast, whatever, like, you know. So some Diablo 3 nerds can play the game now with quick cast. Doesn't really bug me. No, I mean, I'd be curious, you know, to see if there is more changes happening or not in the game, you know? That's where my curiosity would really lie. Like, are they really gonna change a lot of stuff? Because they said balance, right? That's all I have. I just go back to that. They said maybe some balance changes. I don't know though. I feel like at the same time, that's kind of a lot to ask. Like, you know, they've already sold everything, right? They've sold the game. We all bought it, so it's like, will there be more? That makes me think, like, probably not a lot. They'll get, like, ladders set up. Have us run ladders. Eventually. And I don't know. D2R season pass. I'm not sure this is the community to season pass. But, I mean, would you guys buy a season pass for this game if it was like a whole new game? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Not a whole new game, but like they actually changed a bunch and, you know, new content. Interesting. I'd pay for a new act for sure. A bunch of new endgame. Something like that. I mean, I would pay for whatever, but that's because this is my job. So my viewpoint is completely irrelevant.
I want you to listen very carefully. No.
Fair. Ral Tal. All right. You know what? I can dig it. I can live with Ral Tal. That's not bad.
This tower has its charms.
I can live with Ral Tal. Yeah, I don't think if I was, I mean, like I said, as a streamer, I would buy anything because this is my job. But if I was just a regular old llama who didn't stream at all and just played the game and whatever, I think I'd be pretty sad if it didn't include new content. Like, I don't think I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll buy, you know, this ladder pass, season pass, whatever, if it just comes with a couple changes to the game, you know. Like, I would need new content, another act, something like that, you know. I mean, once again, something like a small balance patch would still be great, but I don't know if I'd want to pay for a balance patch, you know? You would pay for more stash tabs? I just want the stash tabs to exist. $0.25 per stash tab? Alright, I guess there is a low enough price point where I would pay for them. For a quarter a pop, I would buy new stash tabs. If they're like $10 a piece or something, I'd be... you know, too much Path of Exile. Sorry, Nose. Just want more endgame. It would be cool to have some fun endgame. Yeah. Like an actual micro transaction. Does it make anybody else mad that the term microtransaction is used for like $100 purchases in game? It's like, hold up a sec. I thought these were microtransactions. That's a little bit more than a micro right there. That's a macro transaction. No, those are pretty good spots, Stoned. Oh, Jesus. Multi-shot archers. God. I can't get to them either. I keep exploding everywhere. That was painful.
Moo!
No! S-Flow with 10 gifted subs. Wow, S-Flow. Bro, I'm gonna die in here. It's too dark, I can't see anything, and there's too many archers. Ooh.
I am overburdened.
Oh, come on. That's such a nice belt for us. Oh, I need to level up so badly. That's such a good belt. Oh, come on, baby. Don't do this to me. No, it's Hisaris. Cold res and life.
Join my army of the dead.
They've added shared stash, ladder runewords, Kindle portal as perm. You can kill Cow King, Ubers and Declone in single player. The only thing stopping
all
this
wonderful.
from being everything from Pluggy is nearly unlimited stash tabs and infinite respec. Pluggy basically was the standard for a lot of people, but I am
Yeah.
against the infinite respec.
Yeah, infinite respec, I would definitely be upset if they brought it in. I mean, it already exists. That's what tokens are for. Okay. Relax. Ho! Dang it. Archers!
Not enough mana.
Oh!
Join my army of the dead.
Don't let Duriel do you in this time.
Woo! 20 to life, 20 to cold res. I mean, that is so massive, you guys. That's a help versus Duriel. That's bonus life. That is the belt of belts to get in this run right here. And all the slots on it as well. Yo! Some fetcher!
It's me, baby.
It is I. Whew. Oh, yeah, I mean, getting the boots would be amazing, of course, but just getting that belt is really big for this run. I mean, like I said, 20 additional life? That's insane, you guys. On top of the 20 cold res, which Duriel... The set bonus if you get the boots, I think it's like attack rating or something.
No way.
Probably not gonna matter.
Can't hold the force of nature.
But the boots themselves are just fire res and faster run walk, which would be really nice. So, okay, we got exit right there. I need to try and find a Tome of Identity, though.
Not enough mana.
See what we can get.
Join my army of the dead.
What are the chances you'll die at Duriel though? Kappa.
Very low.
Move.
Boo.
Okay, not really finding anything. Just a lot of mages and archers here. Not a huge fan of that. Jeez.
Join my army of the dead.
Hold on. I really enjoyed watching you wander around aimlessly without the minimap.
Nah, I didn't. Wow, I actually had to run that whole way anyways. That's crazy. Okay. Whew. Alright. It's pit spawn time.
I need mana.
We got a boss group in here. Now, pit spawn is great if you can go into him without getting swarmed instantly by a bunch of other stuff. Also, I'm just not finding any of these bookshelves in the jails. It's been really unfortunate. I mean, don't get me wrong. Pit spawn is still horrible, but you know. Okay. But the experience.
See you in hell.
Nice. Cowboy and Dr. Spoons, thank you both.
Join my army of the dead.
Where else can you get tomes?
That's it. Only the jail and barracks.
I need mana.
It's very limited. Okay, amulet. 4 to energy, we'll take it. Any more of the dogs over here? Nope. How you doing, Spoons? Ring. Banana phone. Alright, more fire res. Ooh, can't go to town. That is correct. Do, 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 do. Manas.
Join my army of the dead.
No more gear ID on Twitch?
No.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
That looks cool, but... Okay, there's some boots. I'll take it. Probably time to get rid of this ethereal head, honestly. Yeah, probably is. I haven't seen Rathma at all yet. I didn't watch that. Probably would have been fun to try and go and be first towards Rathma or something, but timing-wise, it didn't work out very well for me. That reset. Whew. Okay. So there's end of the jail. Honestly, I think we should go look for another bookshelf, because again, where's the bookshelves at? You know? There's gotta be some somewhere tucked up in here. One would hope. I just need one of those 3 runners to give me a shot. That's all. There's a lot of archers in here. I don't like that. We're just not getting it, man. Nope. Unfortunate. We're not dying to archers for books. We just wanted to give a little checkaroni. Whoo. The druid has really good mana sustain. Oh, come on. That was an unnecessary 9 damage. It's actually nice. Got that shrine there. Good to try and remember. A Sabre.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, well, well.
Not enough money.
Now it gives me 10 strength, which is a lot. It only is going to cost me 5 dexterity for it. Oh, come on. I wasn't ready. I know, it's 5 dex, but it gives me 10 more strength, which later on could be worth something.
naturally
Oh, that's cool,
strong
demonic.
here.
I'll need to look at it. Oh boy. It's a little dangerous. No, 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 no. Too deadly. I mean, I guess it depends what we find later. Like, the thing is, will we find something that'll need 35 strength that could be really ballin'? If so, then it's worth it, you know? Okay, we hit 11 here. Ow! Woo. Annoying. All right, level 2. Is Aussie bad for hardcore? Yeah, I would not use it. It's a great way if you want to die quickly. Where's that boss group? What? We just go straight to level 3 here? No, 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 no. God, that's a tough one. I would like a little bit of experience. Also, I don't have any antidote potions, which is kind of an issue as well. Because if things happen like last time, then, well... we go to 1 life and have to play that game. Stupid leapers. Okay, there's also a rare saber, which could be good. Got a waypoint.
Move.
Thank you, Raze. Just grab stamina for now. You get the life back when you level. Whew, okay. Let's see what we can do down this zone. Don't really want to run through fire. Nice, 2 scrolls. There could be mana per kill on the rare. Prevent monster heal. I mean, it's just 6 light res is all that is. Dang, still no antidotes. Yeah, I still think our other one is our... Go for the Skewer of Krenitz. Okay, let's go down to level 3. Max stamina. Max damage. It's very unfortunate. Decide to subscribe for sub-only December. There's not a sub-only December. That's just a... Oh my god. False construct created by Twitch chat at large.
Decided to subscribe for that sub-only December.
Gosh dang it. One hour Andy. I mean, we could definitely have gotten there faster, but we're trying to take it a little slow right here. Oh boy.
Whoa.
A little dangerous. Oof. It's pretty good. That was actually pretty solid. Good experience for not too much damage. Russell, thank you very much for the sub. Okay, now I do want probably to level right after Endariel, so then I'll be okay.
Well, I'm subbed and have video and audio. Therefore, you need to be subbed for video and audio, Mr. Llama think.
You're conflating two things there that just happen to be coincidental. Look, if you subscribe to the channel right now, will you have video and audio? Yes. You'll also have it if you are not subscribed, though. That's the important part. Okay. So this is going to level us up. Which is actually fine. Yeah, no, this is actually okay, because we'll get Fissure then. So I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Oh, we didn't actually get enough experience from that. I'm expecting more.
Not enough mana.
Moo.
James Michael
Oh.
Cox gifted a tier 1 sub to BYD7.
Thanks,
They have
James.
given 54 gift subs in the channel.
Hey, BYD. Yeah, I think I actually want to ding 12 now. Right prior. Okay. Fissure.
Happy llama, sad llama, mentally disturbed llama.
Yo! S Flow!
Who is this big llama?
25
It's me,
shifted subs. My goodness.
I can't carry you. I need mana.
My goodness, S Flow. Can we get some love in the chat? That is insane. Actually insane. Little punk.
Moo.
Now that I'm subbed, can you lift the restraining order from my audio?
Dario, your reign is over.
Thank you, Jackson. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe there's mana per kill on the staff.
Can't carry anymore.
Okay. All right, Act 1 down. Not bad. 51 minutes or so. 5 to mana. Not as much. Lightning res. It does have a socket though, which is kind of fun. 4 to mana, 5 to lightning res, and some firebolt charges. I'm okay with it. Yeah, it's not putting my times actually up. I don't know why.
Moo.
Oh boy, go to town. Timer splits. Show column labels plus minus split time. I don't know. Yeah, leaper's not fun. Thank you, Diablo 2, Dad. At least we have Fissure to help out versus them. When did we get Fissure? Like, just got it. Now, having a tier rune would be mega helpful. Or even mana per kill on a ring. Anything. I mean, just some mana per kill somewhere would do so much. Definitely need that leaf staff. I mean, that would be... a lot to ask, unfortunately.
Join my army of the dead.
Tal Ral.
What did the Countess drop?
Not bad. But without F tier, it quickly becomes bad. Just like this poison damage is becoming very bad. Stop it! I got super poisoned! Oh, God. Half my life to a single poison. Terrible.
I need money.
And I haven't found any thawing or antidote potions, which has just been a nightmare. There's an antidote. Helpful. And there's a thawing. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I have to start building those collections. Otherwise, this is going to be trouble. One more tower run? I can't save quit, so there's no, like, running the tower. It's not like a thing you can do here, unfortunately. You get one shot. Do not miss your chance.
I need money.
No, to get the runes. To blow? What does blowing have to do with? No. To get the runes you need. Jeez. Whew. Okay, so now I almost want to stuff these chipped topaz in this helm just to like, hey, boost our magic find. Maybe we'll find something cool, you know? I also have 3 chipped topaz, so I could actually make a flawed topaz and then shove it in there. Options. Ooh, I do like the sound of large charms. All right, let's do it. B-Knight getting DDoSed. Come on, people. Quit DDoSing. Leapers. Stupid holy fire burning me down. Make it to the palace. I'll try my best.
Move!
Thanatos! With 5 gifted subs! Thank you so much, Thanatos. Very sweet of you. Mwah! Hazade Spaghetti. Oh, mana per kill would be so good right now. Thank you. Very kind.
I can't carry anymore.
Wolf head. 3 to Raven, 1 to Firestorm, 1 to Werebear.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, Emilio's fun, because then you can say, Emilio! Okay. No waypoints too? No, you can do waypoints. You just can't waypoint back home. Or to town, I should say. This is a good run, you guys. If we can find that Ethrune, I guess we also need a Topin Socket armor, honestly. Or
How
staff.
much for a crossbow only run?
Oh lord. A lot.
Impossible.
It depends how far you want it to go as well. Worst character in the game? I mean, depends the stage. Depends the stage of the game. Oh, I love this Hisaris belt so much. Crossbow only Zon through hell. I mean, we're probably at like 400 something. terrible combination. There's a scale mail. It could be to open socket, but
I can't.
I don't even know if I want to check for that. You know? No, it's not. That would have been a sad one to find to open socket. Ow. Our rings are actually not terrible. We could still use a better amulet. Damage reduced by 1, I think is worth it. Yeah, having the energy is nice. But damage reduction in a no heal run does seem to be probably the best. Oh boy. Okay, it's not super poison. Still doing more damage than I would like, but
Not enough mana.
Join my army of the dead.
Crossbow Enchantress.
now it's an enchantress as well. God. More.
I need.
Yeah, we're really starting to see me run out of mana here, though. Really starting to see a lot of mana issues. Where did so many beetles come from behind us? Good Lord.
Not enough mana.
Yeah. I need mana. I need mana per kill so badly. We're gonna try and get through normal. Boulder's very good in
Not enough
tight
mana.
spaces. God, I'm running out of mana so fast. I have 5 potions left. Oh, no mana per kill rings, no tier runes. This is bad, you guys. I just need one source of it. That's it. Gnarled staff, 2 open sockets. Come on! Come on! Huzzah! Alright, we got a 2 open socket staff. Now we need a tier rune. Halfway there, boys. Halfway there. Give me that tier rune, baby. It's been a rough level.
I need mana.
Oh, come on.
Join my army of the dead.
Go all 4 ways for the ghost kills.
Honestly, it's not the worst idea. Try and get as many ghost kills as possible. I need mana per kill so badly. Ugh! Dang it!
I need mana.
Whew, what a level. Good lord. Actually a complete nightmare scenario. Really? No mana pots are dropping either. Okay, we got a boss group at least, but I'm out of mana. Okay, 2 mana potions. Helpful. How many of you guys are in there? They just keep coming. There's more. Ow, 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 ow. Tyrun, please. Oh god, I'm being surrounded by beetles. And I'm out of mana as well. Oh lord. This is bad, you guys. This is so, so bad. Where are these beetles coming from? I just have no mana. Time to make it out of here alive, boys. Oh, God.
My army of the dead.
Woot.
God, we just gotta get out of here alive. Oh, God. That wasn't great. Why was there a giant worm in our way all of a sudden? Oh, God. No mana left. I hear things.
Moo.
Loving the content. Keep it up.
Thank you. Oh my God, that tier rune is so clutch. Alright, there was definitely some things in the way still over here we gotta be careful of. Thank you, Coldfire.
I can't carry anymore.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Join my army of the dead.
Leaf?
Yeah, not to level 19 though. Oh, I'm so happy that we killed him. I wasn't sure if I wanted to or I was going to have enough mana to, but I figured maybe he can give me a couple mana pots. And he dropped tier rune, you guys. Oh, alright, we made it out. Okay, now we gotta be careful not to die immediately in Far Oasis. Okay, good. Okay.
Join my army of the dead.
Chat, if you enjoy this run as much as I do, I beg you, donate via Stream Elements, bits, donate subs, just give this man money so he keeps doing these runs.
Thank you, James. Okay, Night Tigers. Need to be a little careful here. Okay, mana, mana, mana. I need more mana. Whew. Yeah, you can see the map in the health globe. Interesting. Okay.
Join my army of the dead.
What's the god drop for this run?
I mean, Hisar's belt was really nice. Very happy about that one. Really good mana per kill. Like mana per kill on a ring or weapon or something is super nice. Oh boy, oh boy. How did I lose one life?
I need mana.
Rounding error when going through the waypoint actually sounds accurate. Come on, level me up already.
Not enough mana.
Oh, there's the level up right there. Whew. Still very, very short on mana. Where are you going, buddy? 2 mana pots. Perfect.
Join my army.
Ooh.
Here comes Ed.
Bro, Ethran, I mean, I still need a 2 open socket armor to go with it, but that's... The Ethran is... Oh, that'd be so nice. Wow, we got our tier. This is going to be such a hard game without having any mana per kill. I mean, it's already hard enough, but... That would have really been... brutal. Okay.
Not enough mana.
1 mana. I still need more thawing potions as well. Still need more thawing for sure.
I need mana.
Only having 1 going into Duriel is not enough. Not enough. We need 2. Otherwise it'll run out on the first one. I mean, if we can get our leaf active though, if we can hit 19 by that point, maybe then we'd be okay. Yeah, sorry, Thaywing potions. Okay.
Snakes.
I hate snakes. Quilted armor, 2 open socket. And then the Ethrune shows up. Ah! Curse you.
I can. I can.
Woo! I wonder if this had inspiration from Indiana Jones. Scroll of Identity.
I can't carry anymore.
Really?
Ah, yes. The
Okay. Might as well use it while we got it. Ow. Hey, where'd all you guys come from? Feeling hot, hot, hot. Ten life, 10 mana, poison res. Can't say no to that. Oof. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Jan everywhere. Alright, let's go get ourselves a cube, shall we? Oh, there's a boss right here. Didn't even know it. Yeah, I'm allowed to go back to town when I have to go to town. Okay, Fire Touch, I won't. No town means no sewers? Correct. I'm a poet and didn't even know that I was one. I know. Yeah, honestly, the only skill quest that could potentially be allowed would be Isual, because you're gonna talk to Tyrael before you go through. So you could argue Isual should be allowed. Ooh, antidote thawing. Nice. Half freeze. I mean, I have to kill Diablo to get there, and that's always been the issue. You know, we can check out this new hard leather armor. Ooh, 15 light res. So we lose 5 life, but we gain 10 light res. And 4 mana. Probably worth it overall, I would say. 10 light res is a lot. Yes, it's only specific to lightning, but I'm gonna go with it. Well, Isual won't have any real health loss, unless I guess if there's a ton of souls all around. So, when's Ladder coming out? We have no announcement yet on Ladder. They said that they're gonna do a public test realm at some point. But nothing's been announced yet. So at this point, we're just waiting. And, I don't know, we're hoping that they'll say something soon. So every single one of us is in the dark on this. What do you guys think about Isual? Yes or no? Allowed or not allowed? You say yes? I think so as well, because you don't talk to any healing vendors or anything like that, and it's only on your way through. Plus, once again, we have to get to there. Oh, we finally got our 2 open socket armor. Oh boy.
I am overburdened.
Alright, way too much life lost right now. God, if we get Ethrune, this run is the run. That's all I can tell you. Can't wait to watch the run end soon. I mean, I do need to be careful. Look at how much life we've already lost. For very little. Actually, kind of a problem. It's so hard to not lose a bunch of life down in the Halls of the Dead, honestly. Which is kind of why I'm sad that we did it at, like, this stage. That's definitely one you want to do earlier if you can. There's just too much stuff down here, man. All the regens, all the undead. And you get like no experience either, so.
Not enough mana.
Chipped Ruby. Oh wait, we need that. I need heavy gloves as well. So let's do this, this. Fire res, we'll take it. Ruby.
I am overburdened.
I'm actually gonna keep this on until we get back to town.
Impossible.
Too many diamonds. Okay. Hold on. I gotta change my headset. Yeah, I can cube them up, but it's like, what am I doing with them, you know? I mean, the thing would maybe be resistances if we really wanted to jam it in there. Oops. Okay. Okay, Arcane Sanctuary coming up. We do have to worry about the lords, like their firewalls and stuff. Otherwise, it's not that deadly of an area. helpful. The chipped ruby. God, we haven't found a gem shrine at all, have we?
I am overburdened.
Scroll of ID. Whew. I mean, this is like playing a completely different game than Diablo 2. And I love it. Watch out for Critical Strike Goatmen. Amen to that. Okay. It's a survival horror game, yeah. No running ever considered? Eh. That's just called Diablo 1. Whew. Okay.
I've ask and learn.
Let us see. I've gone to Diablo. One time he killed me through a wall. The other time he killed me with his fire nova, and I couldn't get in between his fire. It's very sad.
Join my army of the dead.
Hi Mr. Llama.
Hello.
Watched your videos while writing my dissertation. Thank you for the content. Saved
sure.
my sanity. Enjoy your
Nice.
speedruns very much.
Congratulations on being done.
Impossible.
Ouch. Oh man, we're only 30% of the way through this level, and look how much damage we've taken. It's really not great. Ooh, good, we got a boss group down here. Helpful. Two-handed sword. Hmm. Oh, he got a hit off. Are you kidding me? How did he get a hit off?
Not enough mana.
That's super unlucky. Fire Eye's been freaking out, man. Whew. All right. Less than 100 life left.
This was not.
We need it to not be on the path with lightning spires. I think this is the best character for this challenge because of mana. It's all about the mana, really, in my opinion. Obviously, like, a barbarian or something just doesn't work here at all. So you can roll that one out. Paladin, I mean, he's got high physical, but again, you're having to be physical until Hammer's at 18, and that's just, if you're gonna take too many shots, you know, you need somebody that can stick off. Necro could be okay, but the Necro's biggest issue is gonna be, like, you could do summon Necro, but it kind of feels a little weak. I think the best way with the summon Necro is to really just work super hard, like, early on to get way over leveled. Because I did the summon Necro, and he really wasn't very strong. It felt like you really need to be in a better position, you know. Trapson is fantastic and would be the best in my opinion, but she takes a lot of mana, and you can't get mana per kill from her traps because those are her traps and not her killing it. They count as like minions, so I think that kind of unfortunately makes her not as viable.
I need mana.
Antlers. Ooh, this could be good. This could be really good. Come on! No! Fire res 23%. That's what we like to see. Come on, baby! Boazon and you get arrows. Again, way too mana intensive for a Boazon. That's helpful for Act 4. And some of Act 3 as well, so really it's very nice. Come on. Pacifist Paladin's all about taking damage, so doesn't work very well. So, I mean, Sorceress was not bad, and she has warmth, so that's very helpful. Not first way. God, I want to go down there to get the chest, but I can't do that right now. I don't have enough life. But yeah, I actually thought that Blaze Sorceress could be an interesting one. You can run Firebolt, which is low mana, into Blaze. And I thought that could be viable. Nothing, Dank. What if you could use pre-bought mana potions? I mean, that defeats a lot of the purpose of the run. Then you're just playing the game. Why not go left and kill for more experience? I mean, we could. But yeah, Blaze is actually like really low mana cost for the damage output you get. If you have any mana per kill on it, it would do well. We are 17 currently. Bit low. Yeah, I want 19 before Duriel. I mean, we're in an okay spot because we can always go through whatever tombs, you know, at the time. So that's not really a concern. Ethrune. God, Ethrune would be so big for us. So big. Ooh, large charm. 20 to max stamina. You know, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but... Though stamina's not really becoming an issue anymore. We're starting to kind of phase out of that section of the game. Thankfully.
Moo!
Yo, James with 5 gifted subs. Wow. Thank you, James. All right, here we go. Here's our Ethrune right here. Oh, that's okay. We leveled up, though. It's a big win still for us. Needed that. Is that another thawing potion? That would be so good. It is not. It's okay. We still have 2, which is... should be enough. I should be able to kill Duriel in a minute.
I'll say it again. If you enjoy this run, gift subs, gift bits, use the donate. Let's show Llama how much we love these runs.
It's okay, James. People can just sit and enjoy the runs, you know? It's all good. I appreciate the support, though, yes.
I am overburdened.
Oh yeah, we still got that. Whew. Got a ring. Another thawing potion. Another 10 FCR. I guess I don't need this skewer anymore because we're running Leaf now. Yeah, we didn't get any tomes in jail. There was only 1 bookshelf. It was very sad. Ooh, second way. I'm okay with the second way here. I mean, searching the ends of the arcane might not have been terrible, but...
Finally. Now I can leave this twisted nightmare.
So now we just need to get a level up here. These lightsaber sounds are sick. Let's try a side spot. See if we can get a quick... Well, I want to get that Ethrune. I'm really trying for it. Now you can kill the tree roots in the dark wood. I mean, that is true. That is true. Ouch. Yeah, I don't like the mobs in here. It was just too slow, it felt like, you know. Alright, let's see what mobs we have in our main tomb. Dang it! We have Unravelers. Wow. Mana, health. Unravelers are really annoying. It's hard to avoid damage with Unravelers around. Constantly resurrecting stuff as well, and just being annoying. Eh. Come on. Another thawing potion. We're definitely... Duriel's not going to kill us now. I am confident in saying that. We should be totally... Duriel should be a breeze. Did I just jinx it, you guys?
Hi, streamer.
Hello. Thank you, Win. Now, the Unravelers to get to Duriel, huge pain in the butt. Massive, absolutely horrible pain in the butt.
I can't carry you.
Actually. God, they just don't stop. Another chipped ruby is nice, though. I might just go for a double rubied helm now.
I need mana.
Oh my god! How did I just lose all my life? Jesus. Unravelers! Can't even see them and they just kill you. Alright, now we're in trouble. That's what I mean, man. Unravelers are just the worst. So hard to not lose all your life to them. Okay. We're okay, chat. We're gonna be okay. We just gotta get through this tough scenario. Oh god, Unraveler. Okay. Fire res 19 damage reduced by 2. Alright, we are rocking the fire res. 60%. Whoo! We needed some of that stuff. What's this White Hawk helm? 1 to Firestorm. Not enough. I'm not even gonna run past that guy. Yeah, so we're just gonna level up before Duriel, hit 19, crush Duriel, get to Act 3, and everything will be fine. We just need all of that to happen perfectly okay. And get our Ethrin. Whew, 76%. For my stealth. I don't wanna deal with Unravelers right now. Just give me like a ghost boss group. Elrune, I saw the E and got so excited. Ow. Oh, there's a boss over there. Beetles. Okay, 90%.
I need mana.
Come on, level, level, level.
I need mana.
Ooh. Y'all ready for this? Oh! Feels good. And now... Yeah, buddy. Oof. Oh. Act 2. Here we go. We're in a good spot. Duriel cannot even, it won't even be close. I'm gonna have 2/3 my life left, I hope. Thawing on hotbar. No, we're just gonna jam them. Woo! Let's go, buddy!
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Easy money. Ooh, rare Amy. Flawed Ruby and Sapphire. Dang. Now I feel bad about jamming this cap. Rare Amulet. Replenish life 8. That's a painful one though. That one hurts a bit, I'm not gonna lie.
I'll find you yet.
I was really hoping that one would have been something ballin'. Ooh, 15 to life though. Yes, please. Yes, please. Daddy does like that. So at least one of the two drops is really solid.
Good day.
Act 3 with fire res. Oh, look at those delicious fire and cold. Our light res is painful, so souls do get scary. Yeah, we could cube rings and ammies.
Lord of destruction.
City!
And I instigate a force so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes and turretonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption. Lord of the lies, blah, hide society's terrified mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify, specify it's time to die.
And so another Titan falls. But the worst is yet to come, boo-ah-ha-ha.
I mean, that is true. That is true. Thank you very much, City.
No.
And thank you, Sin7. Ooh, experience shrine. Okay. Oh, did I drop a lot of practice time into that song? I mean, yeah, I did probably 10 recordings, 11 recordings of it before I had what I wanted. Like that. Today we beat Diablo. That is the goal. We still got a bunch of other stuff to do until then, but... Oh, it's a Ral rune. Oh my god, my heart was racing. I wanted that Ethrin so badly. Well, now we can max on fire res if we want to. But we already have 60, I mean. What happened to my hair? We shaved it off when we did a charity stream. That was one of the like incentives. Shaving a mohawk was the incentive, and then I eventually shaved that off. Leaving us with no hair.
Join my army of the dead.
Waist skip?
Waist skip? Waist. Damage goes to mana's loud? Yeah, that doesn't do anything else but give me mana. There's no life regen in that. I actually liked the Mohawk though. Kind of made me want to run a Mohawk in the future. Like, go get an actual professional one cut up, you know, instead of just a kind of whatever we get. Instead of Bagel Girl just chopping it randomly. I mean, she did a fine job for what it was, but yeah, I was feeling the Hawk. I gotta be ready for poison damage down here. IRL salon stream when? Maybe in the future.
I need mana.
No. Do not get poisoned.